room, and he's like, "You thinking what I'm thinking?" He's like, "Yeah, he's clean. We got to find somebody else." Like, no, we clearly killed the guy. And like, you get this, just. Welcome back to the Grindhouse Podcast. I'm your host, Cheese Film, and joined with me today and always is Mr. Hecubus.
Happy birthday!
And sitting behind the cameras is the one and only Yeti from the great beyond. That is, of course, Randy Official.
Hello.
He's officially Randy.
Officially Randy. And today is a special episode. Of course, we teased at the end of last episode. And we'll get to see and talk about Randy's relatives in one of these. But we'll be discussing and talking about all of those
not
classic,
because there's a lot of them.
The best of the
I think so.
Rankin Bass holiday animated. Well, they're animated.
They're animated. They're Animagic.
Animagic.
Is that what it's called? Animagic. That's their patented thing.
Trade with the name. Christmas specials that we all grew up with. We all know. We all love. They're timeless.
Year, and one of them, we'll probably get to it, has been on every year. It's the longest running Christmas holiday special.
Is it Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
It might be that one.
I think because
it's been on every single year on regular television.
Since
year
it came
in,
out?
year out since it came out. Yeah.
They've been around since the late 60s.
Well, the first one came out in 1964 of these, and I don't remember what they did before that. But these started in 1964.
So Rankin and Bass have been on the show multiple times.
Yeah,
we've talked about
cool things, man.
Their Hobbit movie,
yep,
as well as the Return of the King that they did. I think that's all.
Yeah,
so far.
I think so too.
Up until now, which is what everybody basically knows him for. If you grew up with The Hobbit, you know who it is, but these are the things I'd say that everybody knows these things
I would say
from.
so too, yeah. They might not know that it's Rankin and Bass, and actually it's a different if you look put the title card up there, Tom. I mean Randy Official. See, down at the bottom it says what they were called then, because they weren't called Rankin and Bass until later on.
They're Rankin and Bass.
What does it say at the bottom of that?
Videocraft.
Videocraft, yeah. That was their company.
They're Rankin Bass and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, though.
I think they might be by then. But
we just watched it. That's I made sure to take note of that.
Yeah.
And they had a very interesting.
It still says Videocraft on the title card.
I could say United Artists. It's still a Charlie Chaplin film. That doesn't matter. The Rankin Bass
that was their company.
Synonymous.
They're overrated.
Yes, they are synonymous with this.
And you don't even know who they are. Like they're in your household every Christmas, and you still don't even know. It's kind of like the Peanuts, the holiday specials and stuff like that. You don't really know who animated that, but like he's been in your house since you were a kid,
right?
Kind of thing.
Just about everybody, man.
Everybody. I don't think I've ever met a person who didn't. When I tell people,
especially like Rudolph,
or the Santa Claus movie.
Yeah.
When I tell people that I love the animated Hobbit movie, they first ask, "Oh, there's an animated Hobbit movie," and then they're like, when I say, "Yeah, it's Rankin Bass did it," it's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, right.
You know who it is." But yeah, so we'll kick off the holiday season of merry melodies with Mr. Rudolph and his red nose.
Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer from 1964.
Do you know when the song was written?
Yeah. Actually, first it was a poem in a Montgomery Ward booklet.
Oh, cool.
In 1939. And then in 1959, I didn't put the year on here, Gene Autry, who was a famous cowboy guy, sang the song. And that's basically the song was very popular, and they figured, well, we already have an audience.
Why
Let's
not?
make a Christmas thing, and that was the whole idea behind everything. Everybody already likes the song. We'll do kind of the story of the song and put the other stuff in there, and it's been on ever since. Everybody knows it.
So Rudolph,
it was on in NBC as part of a General Electric Fantasy Hour.
Okay. So this was promoted by GE, or it's sponsored by GE.
Yeah, and because it was so popular that they were able to get sponsors, and NBC didn't have any problem picking it up because of the popularity of it already.
When it came out, it probably, swept them away. Because there was another one in between this and Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
It might have been Little Drummer Boy.
It is.
And I don't know if that one was very popular.
It's on every year.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't hear a lot of people talking about that one.
No, I don't either.
But so we'll talk about Rudolph. Rudolph is one.
Rudolph is aired every year since its debut. It's this one.
This is the one
that has been on TV every single year since 1964.
Okay, so it's coming up on its 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, about 10, 15. I don't know. I'm not good at math.
And this will be a reoccurring kind of thing. I don't understand where they came up with the story for this movie at all, because it's not the song until it's the end of the movie.
Yeah, right.
And it's like,
it is
45 minutes long.
It's kind of like the backstory for Rudolph.
Yeah.
Same with the Santa Claus is Coming to Town is like Santa Claus's backstory, and you kind of follow Rudolph as he grows up and eventually becomes the savior of Christmas on that stormy night.
And like, this is a good example of having literally the bare minimum to work with and creating something out of it. Because like the whole Island of Misfit Toys thing.
And the kid wants to be a dentist.
He's an elf.
The elf wants to be a dentist, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's younger. I just think he's a younger elf. And why a dentist? Of all the things, you know what I mean?
Well, why would you think that?
Yeah. Right.
And like, I guess like if we analyze it, it's like, candy at Christmas, candy gives you cavities, the dentist, and that could have been their thought process. But like, these are mystical creatures who eat narwhal. So like, they don't need a dentist. They're not,
Right. None of them need a dentist.
He shouldn't even know what a dentist is.
One of the guys, he was he's oh my gosh, what did he do?
Puppeteer?
Designer of some of these things. We'll get to his name. He worked for Mad Magazine. And those guys are nuts. You know what I mean? And they're funny. So he might have just been doing it as a joke.
Yeah, it could have been just a joke. Because, like, who would think dentist?
Yeah. And the same guy, not the Mad Magazine guy, he wrote this. I think with Rankin and Bass, one of those guys directed it. Mm-hmm. The other one co-wrote it with this other guy. I'll get to his name when we get to it. And he wrote like all of the ones that we're going to talk about. I think he wrote all of them.
The highlights?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good to know, because I would have to say there's a good consistency with these.
Yeah, totally.
That like you don't lose quality.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot, like we've got the collection upstairs. And like there's a lot of them I haven't even heard of.
Yeah.
And like they just kind of felt they weren't as classic. They're not hits.
Right.
They're the B-side.
When I was a kid, when there was only 3 TV stations and the PBS.
Uh-huh.
And then that was the main thing on VHF. And then UHF would have weird stuff like some of these other things. Because I remember watching The Easter Bunny Comes to Town. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what the heck is this? What is this? It's weird. And you could get a lot of weird stuff. Like, it wasn't popular when it came out. Mm-hmm. So they just put it into syndication. Here. Yeah. Instead of like NBC owning it or Universal or something, they own it. And then they just sell it every year. And it was so great back then. Although YouTube, you can get a lot of weird stuff.
YouTube does offer a whole bunch of indie.
Yeah.
Not even just animation, but just like art projects.
Right.
Do you know who Roger Clark is by chance?
No.
He's a voice actor for the Red Dead Redemption video game. I've met him a couple times, and he is in this guy. I think it's like a college film. It's like a short film. Uh-huh. It's A Murder to Die For. It's a film noir spoof. And like
the title's great.
The title's great. It might not be that, but I think it is that, because it's one of those things. It's something to die for. And like the young guy, who I think it's his college project, he's the younger detective, and he's not doing things like they're interviewing a guy And then he's like, yeah, like I was at home alone. Do you have an alibi? No. What about this? I heard about your wife's father giving her a whole bunch of money and all this stuff. Like, that's clearly a motive for him.
Right.
And he's like, well, I didn't do it. So they leave the room. And he's like, you thinking what I'm thinking? He's like, yeah, he's clean. We got to find somebody else. Like, no, we clearly killed the guy. And like, you get this just raw talent, raw art now with YouTube.
Yeah.
Some of it's good, some of it's bad, but like it's interesting to say the least. The Digital Circus that's picking up right now, Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, that are right now some of the biggest shows on Amazon. Whether you like them or not, that's what they are.
Right.
They were YouTube animations. Have you seen it?
If you don't like Has Been Hotel, unsubscribe right now.
Has Been Hotel is the
You're
greatest thing in
not
the
welcome
world.
here.
But so was Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty was one of
When it
those.
was
Smiling Friends.
Doc and
Smiling
Morty.
Friends.
Smiling Friends is 90% internet humor.
Well, and it's those guys who do it also
started,
do
yeah.
stuff on YouTube, and I don't know. It feels for our age.
I
know?
don't
Yeah,
think
it's
you-
like UHF for you guys.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
the yellow
Exactly.
You know Charlie from Smiling
Yeah.
Friends? I have a plush of the voice actor.
Do you have a plush of the
Zach.
guy himself?
Well, it's the
Or the white
drawing,
thing,
yeah.
okay.
And then it'll say like
Wow,
5 things. I'll bring it next time, I think.
I love that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're funny.
He's funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
But yeah, that's a good comparison. That UHF, not the Weird Al movie.
Right, but that Weird Al movie is exactly what UHF was.
Yeah.
Except with the TV shows, but like just weird stuff all the
Public
time.
television.
It was great.
We actually try to get this on public television, but it's not as easy as I thought it would be. They select what goes on there. You can't just put whatever you want.
That's bogus.
And like there's it's television, so like there's slots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And if you don't have like a good backlog, they're not likely to do anything with you because it's whether or not 9 a.m. is coming, whether you are
right.
ready or not. And if you don't
right.
have something, you cut. And so I was like, well, we'll get like a couple seasons of this in before I try.
right.
Because who doesn't want to be on television?
Yeah, that's great.
You know? That's so cool. But anyway, back to Rudolph. Of course, we all grew up watching it on television, but the story itself being so... and it's unique, too, because it's not... They don't, like, rinse and repeat these stories.
Not at all.
Rudolph is completely berated and pooped on and bullied for just having a nose that glows when he's excited. Yeah. And like I get it, it's a story about being different,
Right.
And they have this whole island of people who are different. You can just be whoever you are here.
Right.
It's something that anybody can relate to.
Right.
And not only does everybody wish they were the outside lone wolf
Right.
kind of guy, but some people actually feel these ways, so it's something to connect with.
And everybody's got a special talent that might not be apparent immediately, but eventually it's worth something.
It's good to have. Adam Savage, you know who Adam
Oh, yeah.
is? He's like, I don't know when I'd ever use a right-angled pair of scissors, which, by the way, is wild to look at. But whenever that situation happens, I'm going to be glad I have these. It's that same kind of thing where, like...
He does stuff that in his shop,
Yeah,
and like answers questions and stuff. He's got a ton of junk in there.
He worked on a lot of movies.
Yeah, he did.
Big Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah.
Huge.
And Star Wars.
He
worked on Star
I think he's
Wars.
worked on Star Wars. He before the Hasbro proton packs were released
Yeah.
for consumers like me, he got to look at them and he was like, "Oh, look at all these details, this stuff you wouldn't even know unless you've seen the movie 100
Yeah,
times."
right.
Like he's that kind of nerd. He's a nerdy nerd guy. But I think that the strongest part of this animated thing is the heart that it has.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You know?
It's got tons of all these do, and you could even say it's sappy or whatever. You like it.
You do.
You're lying, trying to be cynical or whatever, because how can you not?
How could you not?
Yeah.
It's
You
a
don't
good.
like Grandma either. You know what I mean?
Well,
Come
you
on.
don't like that Grandma Got Ran Over by Reindeer cartoon.
I don't like the song either.
I find it interesting that this kind of takes a it kind of feels like it takes a page out of like the Brothers Grimm stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
You know,
like
now.
Yeah. Right now.
And like, it's nowhere near as dark as any of their stuff is, but like these two basically kids leave their village and they run into this crazed woodman guy.
Cornelius, Yukon Cornelius.
Who's got a great name.
Yeah, what a great name.
And the abominable snowman.
Right.
Who turns
Cornelius, yeah. And they're all nice.
Yeah.
It's like your first impression is bad. Mm-hmm. And when you get to know them, they're okay.
They're okay. I do like that. You've seen Elf?
Yeah.
Elf kind of pulls, I think, from this one the most.
Yeah.
Especially with how they all look, how the workshop looks. And is this the one that starts with the snowman to tell the story?
Yeah.
And he rolls in.
Lives. Yeah.
Because that happens in Elf, and
yeah,
when
I
he
thought
leaves,
that immediately.
Yeah, when Buddy leaves, like the narwhal and all that stuff comes out, just like in this. So of all of them, I think that's trying to be the most like this.
Right.
I just hate Elf. That's a controversial, I guess, opinion that I have.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
I cannot stand that movie.
Why?
Will Ferrell, I believe, is trying to be Jim Carrey too much.
Oh, I get too much Will. I watched a lot of Will Ferrell Saturday Night Live, so he's just being Will Ferrell. He's not a good actor. He's always Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
But I think, like when he goes ape shit over Santa Claus. I like that. I thought it was pretty cool.
I can't get into it. I find it to be just obnoxious the entire time.
And like Bob Newhart sitting on his lap. The special effects, I was so impressed with that.
The effects in the movie, I think, are really, really, really well done, especially with when you see the perspective on everything. That's really cool. But I don't... And Elf is such a classic, kind of like The Grinch was.
Yeah.
Like it's now just something everybody watches every year. You see it, like, other than Elf, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Because everybody loves Elf. But I'm clearly in the minority. I just don't think it's... I don't think it's good. I don't think
I didn't like
up.
Scrooged when it first came out either.
With Bill Murray?
Yeah, I thought it was like kind of boring, but I kind of
got used to it.
Yeah.
That's a Jon Favreau movie, by the way, Elf.
Yeah.
He's in it, too. It's just obnoxious. I guess I don't just get into Will Ferrell humor, which is weird because I love it when Jim Carrey does it.
Right.
It's the same kind of thing.
It really is over the top and obnoxious. Yeah, I like that stuff. But let me tell you something. Rudolph's nose in this is like the first LED light.
Really?
They developed it 2 years, maybe. Yeah, a couple of years. GE was developing it, and they used it in this for the first time. An LED light. They're all over the place now.
It's everywhere.
But they're everywhere.
These are LEDs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're LED lights.
They don't get hot when you touch them, and. I think you can pull them out or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
do you know what's so special about LED?
What do you mean?
Like why it's as innovative and revolutionary as it is?
Not really.
Because it's made with lead.
LED.
LED.
Because it's Led Zeppelin.
That's just a joke. But and his parents, I don't like Rudolph's parents in this.
Yeah, especially his dad's a jerk. And
they basically... you're such a disappointment. Get out.
Yeah,
of here.
Right.
Why can't you just be normal to him? And it doesn't give any kind of feel good vibes to it at all. And it isn't really until the end I kind of am on the side of Rudolph shouldn't have even helped Santa.
Yeah, really.
You couldn't have stepped in before, man. Come on.
Well, he's a busy guy.
But yeah, no. Time-proven classic.
Yeah,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I have a Rudolph upstairs. It's with I don't even know what it's made out of, but it looks like kind of like dried frosting or.
Oh, that thing on the wall
that we used to have.
It looks delicious.
Yeah.
I always loved those because they look like candy.
I think it's paint jobs.
It's like plastic.
Is that what it?
I think.
Yeah, because it's
just hardened.
Yeah.
Well, paint hardens too. Like
yeah,
plastic.
but not like that.
It can.
Latex
and then you just spray it.
Latex is plastic.
But it looks like a old frosted cake.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like when Ma would make one or something like that, like that Godzilla cake. I don't know. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, it's exactly. It's probably how they made it.
It could, yeah, probably. And they just took it off the king. So, Rudolph Classic. We moved on to, was it 68?
68, The Little Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy.
Again, a popular song.
Yes.
It's called Carol of the Drum, originally. Yeah. And then somebody recorded it the
As
way that
Little
everybody
Drummer
knows
Boy.
it. And they're like, well, it worked last time. Let's do it again. And we know that one, too.
It's a more religious movie. I think this one doesn't really do any of the magical Christmassy stuff.
No, it's not Christmassy
just a
like that.
telling
It's
of-
the first Christmas.
Yeah. But like, I'm not like, there's no snow or like
because they're in the desert.
anything
right.
like that. It's
Yeah.
literally like they're in Bethlehem.
Yeah.
They're in the major, all that kind of stuff. And he's there to give the King of Kings a gift
Right.
on the
And
only
that's
thing
the
he's
only thing
got. Yeah.
The big deal about this is it came out in 1968, the year Martin Luther King got assassinated, Robert Kennedy got assassinated.
Ooh.
There was a riot at the Democratic National Convention. It was a real downer of a
Tumultuous
year.
year.
So by the end of it, when this comes out, it's kind of a
Soothe everybody.
yeah. And like, can't we all kind of get along?
Yeah.
Because the kid is full of hate and rage in the beginning of it too, until he
So he's
gets the
there.
spirit of Christmas or Jesus or whatever
And he sees the good that can be the
of
innocence.
mankind. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like just a baby, and because that's the that's.
Oh, and
thing.
he
That's really,
like there's magic when there's like a dead lamb or a hurt lamb and it gets healed. And it's all fine after that. So, like, there's a miracle, like, kind of stuff.
the Catholicism.
Right. And it's a bad year, man. It's a bad year. That's the year I think Hunter Thompson would say is when the wave finally crested and rolled back the high water mark. But, man,
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty bad.
All
Year long, it's just crap.
and here's the thing: like, no matter how hard and rough things are getting right now, when you read about that time,
Yeah. It seems worse.
it seems evil. Like this country was
like evil. Vietnam was going on.
Yeah, and like and what we were just doing here to people
Yeah.
was terrible. Like
Yeah. Segregation and all that.
and like what the police were doing to black people or anybody who sympathized with them.
Yeah.
They did not care. They're sending dogs after people, fire hoses. It was
Killing 'em.
horrible, killing them, straight killing them. And that the people had enough of that.
Yeah.
And that kind of segued into the 70s where everything was the Cultural Revolution.
Right. And the me generation.
Yeah. So when I look around and I'm like, wow, things are getting really bad. It's nice to be like, well, look at how far we've already come.
Right.
We can overcome everything today too.
Yeah. So that's what really is special about this one. And like, even you can always have hope in your own life.
Yeah.
Everybody's life has
Just that
ups
little
and
bit of
downs,
hope.
And you can get a little reprieve from that.
And just something that just warms you. Warms your heart. That's all it. That's it. That's all you need. It's just you look like because there's a bit like it's a baby.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
a baby.
It's just a baby. There's no hate. There's no love. It just looks up at you, and you who've lived there. He's what 5 in this? The kid, the drummer
I
boy.
don't know how old he is, but he's a little kid.
And even him is like, well, maybe I've walked so this baby can run. Kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
Like it's not always about the cruelty in life. Life is beautiful too. I don't see this one as often.
Me neither.
On TV. I don't think this one, or if they do play it, because like I work with a guy who said one of the first times recently, like of the year 2025, that they're playing the Christmas stuff was Santa Claus Coming to Town at like 10 p.m. Like I don't know who they're playing it for,
Right.
but I don't know, like a week, like a
audiences should be
Thursday
bad.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe
nuts.
this one got that treatment where like it just got the later slot, but I'd like to revisit this one more and
it's good.
go back to it because you find yourself in that character. They do a really good job at that.
They really do, man.
I think Santa Claus is Coming to Town is the only one where they kind of like it's just like a fighting the man kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
But everything else is just like togetherness kind of
exactly. And then even that,
even that,
even that one is togetherness.
I like how kind of bleak that one gets at the end.
It does get bleak. And well, let's talk about that when we get to it, because Frosty the Snowman is next.
Frosty the Snowman
in 1969
is the 2D is. I don't know if it's the first 2D of the Christmas specials.
Well, it is the first 2D of the Christmas special.
Okay.
These are the first three.
So these are the sequential
1, 2, 3,
ones.
yeah.
Okay. So because I know that they did like the Leprechaun or like Rudolph 2, Return of Christ or something. And
that's not what Die Harder.
Did you see that skit? You might have shown it to me, but it's Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, that is so good. Look that up.
That's wild. That's
it looks just like these
MTV skit or something.
Mad TV.
Mad TV
did a skit called I don't know, Martin Scorsese's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And it's awesome. It's hilarious. If you got a sick sense of humor. Funny you said this is where I got Mad Magazine. Paul Coker Jr. is the guy I was trying to think of. And he designed all these Frosty guys and everything. And the reason they went to that 2D animation was so it looked like a Christmas card. Living Christmas card.
Wow, okay.
I didn't know. I was this year's old when I found that out.
And I totally see that. I can totally see where they're coming from. And that's something that's also really cool. They're not just making the next one. It's not a corporate machine.
Yeah, right.
There's artistic thought behind this.
Right.
I want to make it look like that is a conscious thing.
Right.
That they had to do and then sell too.
And
like they had to believe in it.
Because it looks older than what the 60s when it came out.
You
know what I'm saying? So it could be anybody can like it whenever.
And you know what's kind of funny is like there's nothing overtly dated about how they're dressed.
Right.
But when I look at them, I do see like the 60s and 70s.
I don't know what it is, kind of stuff.
But I do see like bell bottoms in the doors or something. Like it's probably the haircut of all like how they've got that. But like it's not anything special. It's just you've got a lot of hair on your head.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just it feels nostalgic for a time wasn't even a part of.
Right.
And growing up as a kid, this is one of my favorites. I love this one.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one.
And I loved it I watched Rocky and Bullwinkle. I don't know where I was watching that, but I remember watching the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, or how I got to watch that. And the villain in this is straight up Snidely Whiplash. For those you young people who don't know, the Rocky and Bullwinkle show had micro things in it too, like Dudley Do Right. And Dudley's villain was literally top hat, monocle. He didn't have a monocle, but the twirly mustache.
Mustache twirling guy. Villain.
Yeah, like what Goob from Meet the Robinsons is based on visually. Like that silent film villain.
Silent film guy. That's the way to put it.
Yeah. Like
tying a lady to
the train tracks.
Track.
Yeah. And I love that that's the direction they went with this, because it's got to have some sort of conflict. And the conflict, you can't have the conflict be Frosty dies in 2 months.
Yeah, right. Because he's gonna. So
the whole like stealing the hat and getting them to the North Pole thing, I think that's a great way to do it. And he's also a magician too. So like it just works in the realm of it.
Yeah. Well, the song, the song just says a magic hat.
There must have been magic in there.
Yeah, and it's from a magician.
Yeah.
With a rabbit in and all that junk,
I don't get the happy birthday thing.
Because he's being born. He's just snow. Then he's got sentiments all of a sudden. So happy birthday to him.
Yeah. He knows happy birthday right off the bat.
Yeah, but, right.
I don't know. Frosty and like the broom. Like why the broom and the corncob pipe? Like
with the corncob pipe and the button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal is from the song.
But was that like how people were making snowmen?
Yeah. Like
with pipes and stuff? Like why pipe? Just to
make it a man.
It's a mouth.
Yeah, it's
a
mouth.
Draw a mouth.
But then it ain't gonna work.
Because I don't know when the song came out.
1950.
1950.
19 years before this came out. And it was a popular song. Again, there is a formula, but it's not overt.
No. Corn cob is a very specific pipe, too.
They'd make them. If it's old, that's old.
Yeah.
Popeye smokes a corn pipe or like a pipe.
Yeah, but Popeyes is from the 40s.
Yeah, I'm just
The
like
30s.
so
The
it
30s, even.
things. It's a trope, I think,
Yeah,
at that
it's
point.
a trope too. But
That's just so, it's so
yeah,
loud.
they
that-
used
If you're
to sell
old, you
when you're
smoke
writing it.
pipes.
at a gas station in Moravia. You could buy a corncob pipe.
like now? Like,
Well, I don't know
I-
about now, but when I was
in
a
the 40s when you were a
teenager,
kid.
No, I've seen them.
You've seen them, like, for sale and stuff?
Yeah,
Where?
smoke shop.
It's just not very popular anymore. Like, they've
No,
got
I
better...
think it's novelty.
I love a
Really?
good pipe, though. I own a tobacco pipe.
yeah,
Because everything I love detective noir stuff, and guess what they're smoking?
Right.
I love Gandalf. Guess what he's smoking? It's a gentleman's thing, you know.
yeah, and my paternal grandfather used to smoke a pipe, and it smelled awesome
Yeah, it
all the
does.
time.
This is not an endorsement, though. Do not smoke, kids.
Well, the tobacco you use for smoking a pipe isn't the same as cigarettes. It's not all ultra processed with rat poison and stuff.
No, cigarettes are such a disgusting thing. I don't understand why they're even still around.
If you smoke cigarettes, unsubscribe right now.
Do not unsubscribe.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like they don't smell good.
They don't.
When you start smoking, you're coughing up a lung. It's just optics.
Yeah.
Everybody smokes to look cool.
Right.
And that's just, I don't get it.
Well, it works because it looks cool.
It looks so much cooler when you got a pipe. You know. Anyway, so Frosty, I think Frosty might be my favorite one of these. I kind of
Don't disclose
feel-
that yet.
Huh?
Don't disclose that. I was going to ask you guys that at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Well,
fine.
we're still talking. There is one in here that I've seen more than the rest of them, which I would have to probably say is my default favorite one. But at any of, ironically, all of the year-end school
Yeah.
parties, they played Frosty. That's what we did the last day. We had the pizza party and the Kool-Aid, and we watched Frosty Snowman making the Christmas ornaments and went home for the vacation. That always seemed to be longer than it was. Like it's only
Yeah,
like
really.
2
it's only-
weeks.
or 10 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I was maybe in first grade, I was like, do I got to go back to school? What's going on? Like,
And I
yeah.
love that part in that it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas song. It's only 2 weeks, and mom and dad can't hardly wait till school starts
Yeah,
again. I
right.
think that's funny, and it's like a collective experience.
Yeah, right.
And that's so cool. I love when it's a collective community experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, Frosty, great. I think that the little girl being the focus here is kind of Susie with Cindy Lou and all that kind of stuff, where you've got, again, just a little girl trying to do what's right.
Right.
You know,
Not
above.
have somebody die.
Yeah, like he's innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. He's
Right.
just living a life. Why should he get the short end of the stick?
Yeah. But like he just had up the cop. This stuff is just, it's in the song, so it's in the show. You ran up to a traffic, you know what I mean? All this stuff, the magic hat, it's just got to be in there because it's in the song.
Yeah. And I like how they play the song. They do it in Rudolph. They do it in The Little Drummer Boy, and they do it here too, where it's like the song.
Right.
It's not a rendition of it,
Yeah.
like in Santa Claus, like they re-record it for that, or it's just somebody I'm unfamiliar with.
Right. It could be very well that.
But yeah, after Frosty comes,
Santa Claus is coming to town in 1970.
the one I thought would take that thing. This
The
one,
most,
yeah,
the longest.
take that crown.
Yeah, because I swear to God, there was years where they didn't have Rudolph on, which I must have just missed it, obviously, because it's been on every year. And they played this one, and I don't like this one as much.
I think I like this one more than Rudolph because a warlock is in this,
Yeah, this is Santa Claus's origin story.
Yeah, and like they're not. It's kind of like Rudolph, where like they're doing an origin story.
Yeah,
and like the Santa Clausness comes later.
right.
Like the whole
He
world
gathers
building.
his Santa Clausness.
Yeah, and I like that. I like how progressive this movie is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool like that.
Like this time is where you were asking about the king, the Meisterburger.
I like that name too.
Yeah, who's the
That's
mayor?
just hell of them. Yeah, the mayor of a town.
The town. And the song they're singing is about the king
Yeah.
doing stuff. So if there's a king, why is there a mayor
Well, you got to have regional.
who's making laws?
I think they're in like
things.
German.
Well, they are German.
Yeah.
And like even back then, like you only had telephone and mail. So back when Santa Claus is
So even
coming
farther
out,
back.
it's
But like, why would the mayor make laws without the king's
because
approval?
he stepped on a Lego, man. That hurts.
You know what I also like about these? They don't get remade.
Yes.
You know, and when they like Jack Frost, the Snowman movie with
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton in
Yeah.
it, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same at all.
Like they don't touch this stuff.
No.
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen,
yeah, right.
nothing like this.
Right.
I think that's why, like these have stuck around so much is
'Cause
that
they
they're
weren't
just, Yeah, they're
don't
just
need to be-
it's like snow.
Yeah, right.
It's to be expected. This is how it's going to be,
Then they go away.
and then that's it.
You wait till next year before they come around again.
Then we're going to get Rudolph the horror movie, which there might be one. But I am happy about that. That not only are they timeless, that they are treated as such.
Yeah.
Because like when we talked about the Grinch, there's 2 other remakes of the Grinch.
Right.
You know, like the Cat in the Hat has a whole bunch of different movies. All the other, the Lorax, Horton Hears a Who.
Even the second Cat in the Hat cartoon from back in the day isn't as cool
Yeah.
with all that pink crap. Come on, man.
So it's really interesting because we talk all the time about how like if they were to remake this or the remake of this,
Right.
I like how these stay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like
because if you wanted to animate it any other way,
It wouldn't work.
you would ruin it,
Yeah.
basically.
And there's people on the internet who I follow on like TikTok who I don't know how they do. They've got to be removing frames
Right.
because they move exactly like this, and he does it with his mouth. I don't know the guy's handle, but he's really good at it. Like really, really good at it. I'll try to find one and put it in the video post. But even like, and I was gonna point this out. Like none of the lip syncing ever feels like they're actually doing it. Just kind of feels like they're moving their mouth open and
Yeah.
words are coming out. He does that too. Like it's just so well done.
Yeah, I saw somebody did a Star Trek The Next Generation, because Star Trek had a cartoon for a year or two, and they did a Next Generation cartoon. Same exact animation style. I'm like, how do they do that? Maybe because I can't do it. I just am floored by it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that when because the Martin Scorsese Rudolph looks like they just borrowed these things and did it.
Yeah, it's like just like
Perfect.
that.
Yeah.
And these are obviously puppets. I think the puppets, because Polly was asking me about this too. I think the puppets were like around this height.
Yeah, something
They're
like
pretty
that.
big puppets.
Yeah, and they make several.
Of them.
Right, for like different expressions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw another thing, like lots of times they would just it'll be the different head
Mm-hmm.
on it and stuff like that. It's pretty efficient.
Yeah. I think Leica started with like, they built like the head and like the mouth itself was replaceable.
That's cool.
You know? But all of that stuff, if you like stop motion, this is kind of a good progenitor of it, a good way to get into it, because I
Sure.
don't know when Ray Harryhausen started,
Right after King Kong, he worked on King Kong,
but he was
and then he started his own thing. So
he wasn't the guy on King Kong.
no, he wasn't the guy.
And that I mean, his stuff is legendary
Yeah,
too.
it is. It's great.
And I think these guys probably worked with him or mentored under him
They might have,
because it's to the quality, I
It
would say.
absolutely is.
Even though you can tell that they're puppets and they move in a very particular
well, and
way,
they're weird shaped things,
Yeah.
and not really human looking.
they do kind of hearken to
Yeah,
just the way Ray animated stuff. Because even Ray's stuff isn't. it's some of it's really, really smooth, and some of it's not very smooth, and it's intentionally not very smooth.
Right.
That's what this kind of feels like too. Like stuff has weight to it, and I think that's really hard to show a lot of the times in a lot of these stop motion.
I think it is too, but again, I don't know how to do it, so I might just be ignorant.
Have you seen the Lego Movie?
No.
They it's computer animated, I believe, but they animated it to look stop motion. So
yeah, I thought that.
There's a whole bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah.
To kind of like reference all this stuff. Like smoke when you step is like just cotton balls. But if you move it in a certain way quick enough,
it
just
looks like it's
smoke.
Legos.
Yeah.
They did a really good. Maybe it is stop motion. I don't know. I didn't care enough to find out.
But yeah, no, Santa Claus, I think, and it's kind of strange because I was watching it and I'm like, why is there a warlock in here? He shows up,
Yeah.
he says, if you come back, I'll get you. He comes back, gives him a toy, and he's nice for the rest of the movie.
Well, it was a toy. Wasn't it like he had it when he was a kid and now he loves it and yada, yada,
I don't think it's a choo-choo.
And it melts his icy heart.
No, but like,
Dummy.
Right.
why is he in there?
Because
That's why.
Because they need a reason for the reindeer to fly.
Right.
All I have left is this
Yeah.
flying reindeer seed that he pulls out of his sleeve. Okay.
It's
They
better
gotta
to have
fly.
It not need it than to need it.
hey
not
man,
have
you know
it.
Santa's not real, right? This is all made
Hey,
up.
No, what I'm saying is like
spoiler alert.
when you're writing Santa Claus's origin story, and you're like, well, how are we gonna do
How's
this?
this German guy gonna get to the North Pole?
He's on the run. The law's coming
right.
for him, and it's a secret. The
But
kids
like all that
notice
with
to hang their stockings.
The stockings,
Yeah.
and the
Like, it's
list, the shoot, the outfit, all that has a reason for it all.
Yeah, and I love his outfit in this. It's so red.
Yeah, it's nice and red.
And when he's younger in it too, like it just pops because he's got like the red blonde, strawberry blonde hair, and the gray city. I love. One of my
that's what I was
favorite
going to start
things.
talking about. The Somber Town,
Yeah,
the
Somber Town.
appropriately named Somber Town, looks gray. And
Yeah.
like they do that kind of stuff. Lots of like Tim Burton will have black and white looking things. I think that's great. It's cool as hell.
One of my favorite things you can do, like Sin City, is have just something black and white, and one thing pop a color
Right.
in that background. I eat that up.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
it. It's my favorite. I love black and white movies, but like not just old movies. I like black and white.
Yeah,
movies.
I like black and white stuff, like Logan.
Logan
Black and
Noir,
white
love
is
that.
okay, but you got to shoot it for black and white too.
That's
like,
something that
the
people
man
don't
who wasn't
understand.
there, by the Coen Brothers,
Uh-huh.
that has Billy Bob Thornton in it, is beautiful. It's kind of boring, but it's beautiful to look at in the black and white.
Because like when we talked about our independent projects, that's something I kind of had the foresight of doing. The camera I shot it on, I switched to black and white.
Right.
So it was all shot in black and white. So I had to light it to look good in black and white,
Right.
not light it like this.
Yeah, so you
Now
see
it's black and
everything,
white,
right. Yeah.
Because shadow is important. That's one of the whole points.
Right. You got two colors. So
how
one
you
of them
play
is
with it.
black, and you got to, right.
And that's why film noir is one of my favorite genres. It's because of how they use shadow.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Love it. I love oh my God. Anyway, back to this.
Yeah.
I love movies. So when Kris Kringle comes into town, it's all gray, and the kids are washing their gray stockings and the gray water, and it's all misery, and he's just this bright red thing walking through it, handing out toys. Like, these are just toys. Just play with them. And the Burgermeister shows up, and you get this like fighting the man kind of thing, where like
totally.
I'm in charge and I'm gonna lock you up. He's like, well, why don't you have a toy? And he's working for a while. He's like, I can yo-yo. And then his little umberstink there is like, you're breaking your own law, sir. I was like, he's authoritarian to authoritarian.
Right. And I think that's why like he's got the hat with a spike on it.
Yeah,
and
like
all
the imperial
right.
looking. Were they just German imperial soldiers?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just Germany.
Like World War One.
There's a reason for that, and I forgot it. It was they have that spike up there. Like the rest of it is leather. So if you get hit in the head with a sword or a mace, something like that, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
So that would deflect it off of it.
Oh, okay. So and towards the end of the movie, you also get like they're escaping the prison on the reindeer, and the mailman. I look at the mailman.
The mailman.
Because this is the only one. So the first time I saw this, and I could be wrong, but I think
Fred
this
Astaire is the mailman.
The mailman's name is Fred too. This is the first time I've ever seen the mailman working with the Santa Claus trope kind of thing, which has become pretty popular. Like that Klaus movie that we'll be talking about. That's kind of a part of it. I for some reason thought the movie Klaus was called Arthur Christmas.
So I watched Arthur Christmas.
And I came in, I was like, what are you watching this for? And he's like, you're kidding, right? And I'm like, no.
That was so perfect because I really thought you were kidding.
And
I thought it was Courtney's favorite Christmas movie, all this. I'm like, I got to watch this, and I'm not liking it.
I think you'll like Klaus. Klaus, I didn't go into thinking I'd like. And by the end of it, I was like, this is pretty good.
Cool.
This is a pretty good one.
I bet it's better than Arthur Christmas.
I'll have to take your word for it because I won't watch Arthur Christmas.
Yeah, don't bother. Listen, if you're a kid or you got kids, Arthur Christmas is perfect for them.
Yeah.
It really is. And like it's a computer animated movie, but like they get an old sleigh and it really looks like wood. And the controls really look like metal.
Oh,
but it's all computer generated. That was very impressive. The rest of
take or leave.
I didn't like it.
But they say, and like he's because the mailman's telling the story, and they escaped on the reindeer, and you probably know their names, and they go through each one of the names, and they say, well, what about Rudolph? And he goes, well, that's a story for another time.
Yeah.
And it cuts to Rudolph, and he does this again when Santa goes to the North Pole, and he's like, I can only do this once a night. And something brings brought up, and they bring up, I thought it was about baby Jesus, and he's like, well, that's an even longer story.
Yeah.
And like it just does, I don't know, that character of the storyteller, I think it's done really well here.
Yeah,
and I don't know where the mailman originated, but I really do think that this is one of the best examples of talking right to the camera. Yep. And you hear the kids' voices like we're sitting on the ground listening to the teacher talk.
Exactly.
And it's just nice. And I love the music in these. We haven't talked about the music yet. We got to talk about the music.
The songs are great.
Jerry, tell them about the music. The songs are great, and the songs they make for these are good. And even just like the overture or orchestral stuff is really good.
They spared no expense. Really.
No, they don't.
Lots of times stuff that's made for kids is just, well, here's $17, go make your thing.
That's kids. They're not going to care.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And these, they were made so a whole family could watch them, adults and kids, and get a kick out of them.
Did you get the Burgermeister's actor?
No.
Because he was a big actor.
Yeah, he was. And
he, I don't know if it's next, but he was the Heat Miser.
Yeah, right. Also. He's the Heat Meister, and he's a couple of people.
Yeah, he's a reoccurring character.
Yeah.
They designed his character.
Paul
Frees.
Yeah, Paul Frees is in a lot of these things. And
a voiceover guy, too.
Yeah. He, a lot of the puppets got repurposed for different things. Not just Jack Frost is in this, too.
Yeah.
The actual puppets, and now this elf is now a kid, or vice versa, and that kind of stuff. Year Without Santa Claus would be next.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So a lot of people I've noticed that get these two mixed up. They think that Santa Claus is Coming to Town has the Heat Meister and Snow Miser in it. But no, they're the elementals of basically winter and summer.
Yeah.
And they're, I guess, constantly in combat for Christmas. and Mother Nature Nature's coming in to like break up the fight. I think that's really funny.
Yeah, The Year Without Santa Claus came out in 1974, and it's based on a book by Phyllis McGinley that Rankin happened to find.
Huh.
And I didn't know that.
I didn't know this was a book at all.
And it was originally, she took it. It was a poem in Good Housekeeping, A Year Without Santa Claus, and then she wrote a book about it. And then he took her book
and made a movie out of it.
Put a whole bunch of new stuff in it. They Rankin and bassed it up, basically.
What I wonder is
like the Heatmeister and the Snowmiser aren't in the book.
I didn't think they were. They feel like Rankin Bass characters.
100%. That's all them.
And I love their songs too. I love how the way they sing. They're just, I don't know, it's tappy, jazzy.
Yeah, right.
They're good. I don't really know why this one kind of exists, really. Like, it's kind of like the B list almost.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, of these specials. This one and I think Jack Frost are just like, well, we got to make
We're
something.
a bit done with this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, we did Rudolph, we did Frosty, we did Santa.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
What other
left?
songs can we do?
Yeah.
Well, you know, here's a book. Same with Jack Frost as Eastern European legend thing. That
he's
it's not like a story they adapted. Well, kind of it is.
Well, Jack Frost, like, nipping on your nose isn't a song.
Yeah. Well, Jack Frost, though, is also like
so what if they made the whole
Robin
movie
Hood.
about that?
As he's just going around biting people's nose. Have you seen the Guardians movie?
Yeah, here and there. I don't really care about that. I was okay.
I thought it was a clever idea, but now I'm done.
Oh, really?
With it, yeah.
It's
that's a clever idea.
Avengers for holidays.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of
I don't
fun.
like the make soft characters cool.
Make soft characters
Like
cool? What do you
all.
mean?
Yeah, everybody's a badass.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Santa's got tattoos.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
Hugh Jackman plays the Easter Bunny.
You do whatever.
He's all aggressive. I like that the Sandman's in it. The Sandman doesn't get a lot of love. You know who the Sandman is?
No, I didn't see the movies.
Which is funny because the only other
clever
Sandman...
idea. Now I'm done.
there's an episode of the Ghostbusters cartoon where they go up against a Sandman. I always thought it was the Sandman. But in the GB universe, Sandmen are... there's a whole bunch of them. And he's just a rogue one who thinks he could stop world conflict by putting everybody to sleep for 1,000 years.
It might work.
It's like, they all call me mad. I like how he talks. But no, back to this. I'm way off on a tangent. I know I like A Year Without a Santa Claus. I think it's, it's just kind of a fun little one-off.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's just not Christmassy enough because they gave it's like at the beginning it's Christmas time, then they tell this whole story, and then everything's okay.
Yeah, you come back at the end.
I just didn't. It is the B-side, I think.
Well,
I agree with you.
Like Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus all kind of feel like their sequels are, in the same universe.
Yeah, right.
And this one kind of just feels like it was the side story,
right.
A supplement.
Yeah, it totally does.
Because it kind of connects to those things, whereas like A Little Drummer Boy is its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
This one is basically riding the coattails of the success of the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like I like the songs in it, and I like how it sticks around. And what's his name? Not Joss Whedon, the other one. Robert Zemeckis.
Okay.
Likes it enough to put it in Batman and Robin. That's Robert Zemeckis, right?
No, it wasn't Robert. You're talking about the director. It was, oh my gosh. I'm not going to be able to think of it now, but it wasn't Robert Zemeckis.
Randy, who directed Batman and Robin? Robert Zemeckis. We just talked about Robert Zemeckis doing Back to the Future.
But it was, oh my God. He did
it's right
Batman
here.
Returns and Batman and Robin.
I like Batman Returns.
Joel
Schumacher. That's right. Schumacher.
He did Addams Families too, and that was pretty good. Yeah, he said he takes ownership of how bad that movie is, and he was told, make this look like these toys. It was totally to sell toys, and he didn't stand up for his artistic nothing. He just like, okay,
A lot of people give it a second chance or a reprieve or a kind of a break, being that it is more along the lines of like the golden age of Batman.
Yeah.
I like Batman and Robin. I like Batman Forever kind of for that reason.
I like Batman Forever too,
like
but its campiness is okay.
Batman and Robin, I loved as a kid. I'm not even going to try to deny that.
It's a live-action cartoon.
But, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the villains. And how...
cartoony.
You just can't not like them.
Yeah.
You know, like every single one of them is great. And I love Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger working off each other like that. I think it's great. Bane just being...
Bane. Yeah, that's all he does.
I liked it a lot.
Not some tactical genius. Just some idiot.
Bane is a really cool character and really the only one who can meet Batman on his level. He and like Deathstroke, and even Deathstroke uses weapons and stuff. Like Bane's like,
well, he uses that Venom stuff that makes him bigger
when he's losing. Yeah, but like he'll go toe to toe up until that point, and like, there's a lot of respect for Bane, and I think it's City of Bane, one of the new recent stories. Batman and Bane are about to have a fight off, and there's this panel of Bruce Wayne taking off his mask. Well, Bane takes off his mask. There's no masks, and Batman does too. And like, this is it. We're not. This is to fight to end all this fight. Winner takes it all. And I think Bane killed Alfred in the story too. He's like, I'm sorry, I have to do this, and he breaks his neck.
Oh, poor Alfred Pennyworth. Terrible name.
I love Alfred, and I love Michael Goff. Alfred in those ones.
I like Michael Goff Alfred too.
Favorite. So moving on from Santa Claus is not here this year.
Jack Frost, that came out in 1979.
Now Jack Frost is the one that I've watched the most. We had the DVD of Jack Frost, and I think I got stuck in my DVD player. And I liked it. I liked the whole like loner kid. The world doesn't see him.
Right, and I want to be a real boy.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
that's an ad for it that was out back in the day.
Does I want to be a real boy?
No, I want that kind of stuff. And then you look at it for a whole week if you have TV Guide, and you're like, I can't wait. And then, I don't know. I thought that was a cool little nostalgic thing to stick in there.
I think this one
is not Christmas. I don't think at all.
This one's
just
like
winter.
Groundhog Day. That's how this starts. So instead of the snowman, it's a groundhog. He sees a shadow. He goes back on. He's like, "Hey man, this is my gig. Me and Jack, we got this whole thing worked out." He comes out. He could make it cold for another couple months. Weeks, and I get to just go back to bed.
Right.
And like then they tell a story of Jack Frost and how he became who he was. I'm unfamiliar with the legend.
Oh, me too.
In reality, because I bring it up because the Guardians movie. I don't remember how it happens in this, but like Jack was a kid who like died under a frozen lake.
Oh man! Well, that fits with Eastern European children's stuff.
Yes, it does. I don't remember how they do it in the Rankin Bass one, but
I think he just is.
He's dead.
Like a deity, and then he's like, I want to go down there. He's like arrogant in some way.
He falls in love with Elsa,
and then
wants to be a real boy.
The old man, makes him mortal. He learns that, falls in love with her,
right?
Gets his powers back because evil Russian guy.
Yeah, he's got to be the Jack Frost thing in order to save her, or just something like that. I don't remember.
Sacrifices himself. Somebody play Nickelback. No, but this one I think is the most.
But yeah, it could be Groundhog Day.
Yeah, like watch it for
classic.
Well, because they have other stuff. They have like
they do like Easter and
St. Patrick's Day. Like they have other stuff. So like you can pepper in your Rankin Bass stuff. They just really knock it out of the park with Christmas.
They did.
They were like, it's like, yeah, I can have an oatmeal raisin cookie whenever I want to.
Right.
But like, it don't feel as good as it does when it's Christmas time and it's fresh out the oven. You know,
or
like,
any cookies you could have anytime.
Any
like Christmas cookies are, well, it's tree shaped, so it's better.
I mean, yeah, zebra cakes are zebra cakes.
You're
Christmas
right.
trees are Christmas trees. The same thing, but like the tree is, you gotta get the tree.
Yeah, the tree tastes better.
Tree tastes better. I had a buddy back growing up whose dad worked for Little Debbie, and he got all that kind of stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When I was working at the hotel, this guy said he knew me. I was not familiar with this guy. He gave me 7-8 boxes
Holy crap.
of those Valentine's hearts. I said, okay. Just handed them out to people. But yeah, I mean, like, if you work for Little Debbie, I guess you get Little Debbie's.
Or he stole them.
I think you get a deal at like bulk, and if it's a messed up box,
Well, like,
so throw it away. You get
I guess my company's got this too. They have stores that are like day old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's one up in Syracuse, or there was one for. It wasn't Little Debbie. It's the other one.
Freihofer.
Oh, Freihofer does not exist anymore.
Oh, so well, they had one.
Freihofer is something that I don't think anybody down here even knows about.
Probably not.
That's a local thing.
Like saying Gianelli sausage.
Yeah. Send us that.
Yes. The best sausage in the world.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like stuff like that. It's like day old.
Yeah, right. You might get stuff like that.
Have you seen Moonstruck? Speaking of day old, have you seen the movie Moonstruck?
I never did.
I don't know. You probably like
With
it.
Cher, right?
With Cher and
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage works in a bakery in this movie, and like the set design for this bakery, like all the bakers are underground in the basement, you know, working. There's brick ovens and all that stuff, and they're doing all the stuff. You know, Nicolas Cage is being Nicolas Cage, but like, you go back upstairs and like from top to bottom, wall to wall, buckets of bread. In this bakery, and I'm like, okay, you got the point of being a bakery. They're not selling all this bread.
No way.
All of that's waste. That is bad business on that bakery.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't help but like fixate on that when I was watching that movie. I'm like, why did you make all this bread? He's got like a wooden hand in that movie and stuff like that.
He does?
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that.
He's I guess it's when Nicolas Cage was. I don't know if it's the height of his acting career or the height of his attraction.
Coming up. Well, definitely you would have been better looking.
I think Nicolas Cage looks better now.
I do.
I think he like kind of like Alice
grew
Cooper.
into his
he
look.
ages like wine. Like he just looks better now. Anyway, was that the last Christmas one?
Yeah, that was the last
Okay.
one we were gonna do.
Out of 6, we're gonna go rank them, I guess.
We're gonna rankin these bass.
All right, we'll start bottom top, Jack Frost.
So again, I would say kind of default is my favorite, but I as an adult enjoy Frosty the Snowman more. So I'm gonna put Jack Frost in my number 4 spot.
Jack Frost is probably 6 for me.
6.
I'd probably put it like 3.
3.
Year Without Santa.
Year Without Santa, I think, is going to be my number 5 spot. I do like it, but it just isn't Christmassy enough for me.
Yeah, I'm going to say 4.
I would also say 4. Santa is Coming to Town.
Now, Santa Claus is Coming
2.
to Town. I'm going to also put it as 2. It's not I don't love it, and part of me kind of dreads getting through it. But every time it's on, I'm glued into it.
Right.
I love the songs. Like, and when it's over, I'm always glad I watched it. So
Yeah.
I know I like it more than I think I do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I would definitely give the second place to that one.
I think as well. Next is Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty Snowman, I'm putting at number 1. I think it's
I
basically
don't
flawless.
know how my numbers are going now.
He said I was
So I
6.
like that Frosty. What did I say that one was?
2.
2? All right, so
you have 6.
3.
Yeah,
that's
3.
Frosty is 3 for me.
I love Frosty. I think out of all of them, it's got the most heart, and I think it works the best.
I like the animation too. The 2D animations are good.
Yeah, I prefer that. The next one is Little Drummer Boy.
The one that's the most religious and probably should be number 1 is 5 for me.
I think it's going to be my 6, only because it kind of feels more heavy.
Yeah, it's than the other ones. Heavy, man.
Like it's substance.
Yeah, right.
You know, this isn't just like after school, get yourself a bowl of popcorn and a sugary drink. This is like it's educational almost.
That is 6 because I've never seen it. Next is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's my last spot. I got number 3. My number 3.
I think so.
Number 3. I'm comfortable with number 3. It's not my favorite.
It's my favorite,
but I do thoroughly enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think it is too.
But like a lot of the enjoyment of these, that for me, if I'm not, because I was a kid, watched them when they were on TV, then didn't for years. So when I watched them again with kids and stuff, you know, it's more everything about it. Like, because back in the day, it was going to be on Thursday at 8, and if you didn't watch it at Thursday at 8, you didn't see it. So it was a big deal. Everybody in class is like, are you going to watch it? That kind of stuff. So there's always a event.
Yeah.
And that's why I like these. No matter what, any one of them. We would have watched all of them on DVD together. You know what I mean? That's absolutely the fun part. The best part for me. And it could have been any of them. I don't care. That would have been number 1.
That's kind of what you just touched on was kind of my biggest problem with this new Stranger Things stuff, because they put out the first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to watch an episode a week. I'm going to divvy it up. You know, when I was watching the show, I did an episode a day until I got through it. And I like it so much that I want this to last until the next 4 come out.
Right.
And in 2 days, I could not stop watching.
Yeah.
I just was into it. And if they, like how they're doing with everything else right now, like, well, Welcome to Derry, it comes out Sunday nights at 9.
Right.
It's not Sundays at midnight. You can watch it at any time. Yeah, at 9 p.m.
when they air it on HBO.
Exactly.
And then you can watch it.
And I like that.
Yeah. I have an appointment for that, because I like that, or like other things that are. I usually watch it the next day because I have to work or something. And that one, it comes on at 9, and I'm asleep by 9 on Sunday. So Monday morning, I watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every Monday morning. And that's kind of... I do like binging stuff, but it is better to anticipate it.
Yeah. It's like give yourself that little week leading up to get excited for it.
I didn't get into Breaking Bad until like the 3rd season, and I accidentally happened to see one. I was like, holy crap, this is good. So I binged like the first 3 seasons, and then after that I had to appointment watch it when it came on TV, and so I got both of it.
Yeah.
That's my point.
All right. So we'll wrap this up here. We love these movies. We want to know what yours is, your favorite one.
Yeah, definitely.
Leave us a comment, a review on what you thought the greatest Christmas special was, because we only talked about the Rankin Bass one.
Yeah, right. We didn't talk about
There's
Charlie
so many
Brown
more. Charlie Brown is another one of those that's transcends time. It's literally a capsule. Should be in the, if it's not, it should be in the Library of Congress.
Yeah, it should.
Follow us on all platforms. We're on YouTube, Spotify, HBO.
I wish.
YouTube, Spotify.
I wish we were on Tubi.
Facebook. Instagram. We're everywhere. If you listen to a podcast, you can listen to us. We have a Patreon if you'd like to support our show and become a member. But most importantly, thank you for watching, because this show has been brought to you by viewers like you.
Right.
Thank you. Check us out everywhere. We're awesome. We're here. We're there. We're everywhere. My name is Cheese Film.
And I am Hecubus.
Ready Fizzle.
You zoom in on that? This is
he does that every time.
The Grindhouse Podcast. Cheese Film. Ho, ho, ho. Wow.